Well, you finally became a Genin, huh?
Yup! It's my time to shine! The Ninja Handbook, Chapter 1! Enter the Knucklehead Ninja, Naruto Uzumaki! Man, I can't wait to go on all kinds of missions!
Hey, the difficult part has just begun. Failure won't be tolerated on those missions. They come with great responsibility. You have always been so careless. I worry about you.
Iruka-sensei? I'm a ninja of the Hidden Leaf Village now. You won't ever have to worry again, Iruka-sensei. From here on in, I'm going all out so that one day I can become Hokage! But before that, I gotta get something to eat.
Work hard, Naruto.
Hey everybody, it's Cool Goldfinch, and welcome to my new LP of Naruto Ultimate Ninja Storm. Yeah, it took long enough. Let's see, here are the first game instructions, hopefully it's not too long. In Ultimate Mission Mode, you control Naruto and take on various missions, including battles and minigames. Missions can be taken on from the missions list at the start menu. Yes. If you've been following my Facebook at all, I have been saying that I was trying to get a headset so I could record better and actually, play better without having to worry about keeping my mouth closer to the mic. Well, that didn't happen. I already can't talk. This is great. Anyway, I tried to get the mic, but long story short, they didn't have the one I wanted in stock. There was none others that I liked, and they didn't know when they'd be restocking, so I just said, screw it, I'll record now. And if they ever get back in stock, and if I ever get one, I'll just either add it in the middle of this LP, or just go ahead and do it with the other one. The third one, which I don't know what I'm doing yet. Now, this is Naruto Ultimate Ninja Storm for the PS3. And some of the moves, yeah, I'll just explain the controls. Sorry if this video won't be, too good in, content, but, it's just gonna be, mostly tutorials, not completely. I'm gonna try and fit some good content in this first episode, but then again, it is first episode, so, yeah, wouldn't expect much out of it. But I'm gonna try and make it good. Alright, so the controls, left analog stick, you can move around. And I'm just going to say right now, this is something I'll be complaining about probably the entire project. I hate the camera in this game, at least in the map. As you can see, we are in the Hidden Leaf Village. If you see right down there in that corner right about there, if I could point to it, that shows your mini-map. It shows basically just where you are in the city, and it follows you around. You are that little light in there, and that little arc, I guess you could call it, is just where you're looking. It's really sort of like a compass and a map both in one. I really like that. That helps a lot. But if you want to see a bigger map, go ahead and just press select. Press the select button to toggle between the radar map and the world map. Other controls cannot be used while the world map is displayed, so you can't move around while you're looking at this. But if you look, the Leaf Village is pretty big for a small city. Up there, that Mickey Mouse-shaped thing, and in the middle of that octagon, it looks like, is the Hokage's house. The Hokage, if you don't know Naruto, is basically the leader of the village and the strongest ninja in the land. And if you look on the map, you see a ton of those blue scrolls. Well, you have a key to your side telling you what each of those mean. The green scrolls with the exclamation mark are missions you chose to take on. You can just go over to where that exclamation mark is on the map and talk to the person with that symbol over their head to do the mission. The ones with the blue scrolls and the question marks are missions you can take on if you talk to that person. A new mission will appear in your start menu. You can go to mission list, and you have a bunch of tutorials. Check which missions concurrently. I'll explain all this. You can select different scrolls with your analog stick or the D-pad, whichever you prefer. You have 6 scrolls here: D, C, B, A, S, and Leaf Village. If you're wondering, that's a Leaf Village symbol. Now, these missions, the lettered ones, are all side quests. And as you can see, there's a whole lot of side quests. And we only have 2 missions available to us right now. This is the Ganyan Training Arc. To select a scroll, just click X on it. The Leaf Village scroll will be your main missions. These missions we cannot do yet, and there are plenty of arcs. Trust me, these are not the only missions. New arcs will become available when you complete one arc, and as you can see, there are numbers next to these missions. That's not the mission number. You need mission XP! Yeah! So you're going to have to do some of these side quests in order to do the missions. Yeah, it kinda sucks, but hey. I will be going for 100%, so I'll hopefully be getting all of these. I say hopefully because there's some, like, play for 20 hours, or some kind of hours. Play for so many odd hours, I've already said that. Break so many objects, just things like that. Take this many steps. Those, I'm just gonna go ahead and try to get as many as I possibly can. I'm not really going for 100% with those, just the ones that take skill to accomplish. I'm not saying that doesn't take skill, it just takes devotion, but honestly, I don't think I'll be playing this game for 20 hours and posting it on YouTube. But I may put like 100% with everything if I ever get that on YouTube. Maybe. But this is the main thing we'll be taking on throughout the series, is just this arc. Well, not this arc, this scroll, rather. That's how the story will be laid out, with like missions that'll have details. And yeah. Also on your start list, I should explain, you have items. On this screen, you can check out the items you got from shops or as mission rewards. The item list is divided into 3 types: battle items, exchange items, and valuable items. Each type has a different use. Battle items can be used in battles that occur in Ultimate Mission mode. During battle, select item stock from the start menu to equip an item into the item palette. Exchange items and valuable items are used during certain circumstances. Exchange items can also be traded in for cash in some shops. Now, this probably made no sense to you whatsoever, so I'll go ahead and explain it. Battle items, when you're in battle, right about where that minimap is, I think that's where it is. Either that or it's on the left. I believe it's on the left, but it'll look sort of like that, and it will have the D-pad on it. Why'd I hit select? There'll be like a D-pad with items. By pressing the D-pad in those directions, you'll be able to use items, and you'll be able to customize which items you can carry for What am I talking about? Side quests, jeez. You can customize the battle items you'll have during side quests here. Exchangeable items. These, some people will want these exchangeable items and give you valuable or more exchangeable items, or even battle items in return. So you're gonna need some exchangeables if you want 100% like I'm going for. And valuable items, I don't believe these can be sold. These are just like key items and reward items you get from doing things. You can get diorama bases, action figures, and whatnot. And then you'll see, I forgot to explain the mission list. You will see that you have mission XP. Okay, never mind. I don't know, does this game have storm points, or was it I think it's the next game. Jeez, I've been playing that one way too much. Anyway, you'll see that up there is like a Japanese coin and a scroll, each with a 0 next to it. The money in this game is called Ryo, which actually means pure spirit or spirit being in Japanese. I don't know why they chose to have that for money, but I guess like ninja spirit, spirit of fire, or whatever. I guess that's why. But anyway, you gain money from doing missions and from breaking open pots and barrels and all that. Scrolls are collected, and actually, let me explain this a little bit better. I'm sorry, my mind's all over the place these days. Secret scrolls appear after every mission you do. They appear randomly on the map in random spaces. And the more you collect, there is a reason that you have to collect them. Well, you don't have to, but it'll get you certain things. Let's see, the command chart. This just tells you all the moves. If you really want to go into detail, go there, but I'm not really going to explain it. Camera settings. This just changes your L stick controls. Now, if you notice, I'm already slurring my speech. I'm Willie. You notice we can't go to collection or save. Well, this is something I hate. Like, if you need to go somewhere urgently, you have to save. If you're not near one of these blue spaces, you can't save. All you have to do is walk into the blue space, have a bad camera angle, and click the circle button. Yeah. And now, once you're in these blue spaces, you have the option to save and go to your collection. Your collection I'll be explaining when we actually get something to collect, but for now I'll just stick with the other basics. You can throw shurikens by pressing square. If you're wondering what shurikens are, there are two main types of weapons in Naruto, and in America, or any other English-speaking region, you would call them throwing knives and ninja stars. However, I'll be using the traditional Japanese names for them that they use in Naruto. The throwing knives are called kunai, or kunai knives, and the throwing stars are called shuriken. And shuriken are basically shuriken and kunai are just basically throwing weapons that ninja can use during battle. And you can use these shurikens to break stuff. You can also press circle to punch if you're near something that can be punched, but as you can see, we are not near anything right now, and I should lately explain that you can use the right analog stick to move the camera around. As you can see, it moves very slow. But if you say you want to break that lamp, you go up to it. You can't punch it, but you can save next to it. Go ahead and press L2 to enter Shuriken mode. You can move around normally in Shuriken mode. You can change the camera view. And anything inside that red circle, as you can see how it becomes yellow? That means you're locked onto an item. Go ahead and press square, and the shuriken will break it. Breakables, I've already explained, they give you money, and you need a certain amount of breakable objects, or objects broken, rather, to get 100% with everything else. And as you can see, we got 10 Ryo from that. So pretty much everything you break open will give you like 10 Ryo. And it's actually, if you want to center the camera, that's actually a really good idea. To get out of that mode, just hit L2 again. And just don't worry, there's only a little bit of explaining left. You can also hit L1 and R1 to throw shurikens if you want. R2 doesn't even do anything, I don't think. No, it doesn't. But something helpful that I can't really explain right now. If you hold down square in this mode, you'll see that this comes up. And aha, I was able to lock onto some objects. You'll notice that I have these red circles, and they're locked onto something now, and I have only 2 shurikens left down there. Well, if you let go, they will break those objects that you were locked onto. That's a great way of destroying objects if you have a lot of them, and I got that without even trying. Dang, I'm good at this game. Anyway, I'm sorry for that silence right there. I thought I heard something when I didn't. Anyway, yeah, that's the basics. And back to explaining that square thing, you can select up to 4 objects at once, all breakable, and that just allows you to get more than one object at once, and if you can do it really quickly, it'll save you time in the future. Now, to the final piece of tutorial information that will be in this video. The Naruto Cannon. Press triangle during free control to quickly move a long distance via the Naruto Cannon. This will consume chakra. Use the left stick to move the cursor to a jump destination, then press X, and you will perform a jump using the Shadow Clone Jutsu. Yeah. There are different Naruto mechanics and language, I guess you could call it, that I'll be explaining in a minute. As you can see, I'm peeing everywhere! No, I'm not. That is your throwing arc. As you can see, that blue bar up there in the corner moves with how far away this arc goes. If your arc is blue, you will land safely. If your arc is red, you won't. I'll show this right now. Go ahead and click X. See? You can go farther. That blue bar up there is your chakra. Chakra is like magic points, I guess, in every other game, but in this case, it's called chakra. You can use a very limited amount of chakra to throw yourself far distances, but if you like have somewhere you really want to go, or just hop from building to building, because you can hop on top of buildings in this game, that's how you're going to want to do it. However, you can't go farther than your chakra allows. You press triangle to go into that mode, as I said. Alright, that's enough of this. Just one last thing to explain is that jutsus are like techniques in this game. It's just a very fancy word for techniques you can use with chakra. they consume chakra. Anyway, on to the first ever mission. 16 minutes into the video. Jeez, I'm so sorry about this. It's just that this game has a lot of explaining in the beginning. You know what? I'm gonna fit both of these missions in for you. Ganon Training Arc, the Ninja Handbook. Okay, that was just the cutscene. You don't have to go back and do that one. That's just that. The first real mission in this tutorial training arc, that's why it's called training arc, because it's tutorial, is the survival exercise. The novice Geni Naruto met his Squad 7 comrades, Sasuke and Sakura, and the supervising Jonin, Kakashi Hatake. The three were suddenly told by Kakashi to conduct a training match. And, yep, this is a fighting match. We'll take on the mission. I guess I could use this time to explain. Naruto, the nine-tailed fox you saw in the last video, terrorized the village 12 years ago. Naruto is 12 years old. Get it? Naruto, it has the nine-tailed fox sealed inside him. Everybody hated him for that, and even though it wasn't his fault, so he'd been trying and trying to make friends forever, but just decided on any attention would do. He became a troublemaker and wasn't able to pass the ninja training school, I guess. The Ninja Academy. Well, he got kind of mad and went to his, I don't remember his name, but he went to his co-teacher, I guess you'd call it. And I know I'm not doing a very good job of explaining this. I haven't watched the first episode in years, but he goes to his sensei or teacher, and his teacher says, "Oh, well, your other teacher, it's just, he's just mad because, you know, his family died because of the nine-tailed fox, and you have the nine-tailed fox within you. But if you go grab this scroll from the Hokage's house and learn some techniques from it, maybe he'll pass you." And he did that. But of course that scroll is sacred to the village, and it told him how to unseal the fox. Needless to say, the teacher Naruto went to was trying to get the nine-tailed fox out of him all along and use that power for himself. Naruto and Iruka became friends after Naruto learned the Shadow Clone Jutsu, which is an extremely hard jutsu to learn, by the way, and he was able to save Iruka. That's how Iruka became friends. He passed the Ninja Academy and went on to Squad 7 to do this training mission. Sasuke is his rival, and Sakura is the girl he likes, but she likes Sasuke, so yeah, there's the background to it. Now, looks like this is going to be the only mission we get in. Again, sorry for no content really this time, but don't worry. Episode 2, I'll make sure it's long and filled with content, alright? Finally, I become a Genin, and I met up with the members of my team, the beautiful Sakura, the stinking cool Sasuke, and the supervising Jonin Kakashi-sensei. Anyway, you guys just get out of my way and don't slow me down. Well, I've only just met Kakashi-sensei, but already he's asking us to do a survival training exercise? Aha, this will be a great chance to show my power. Believe it!
A difficult challenge right from the get-go. Accomplish the survival exercise.
That was Naruto's catchphrases, believe it. Now, these battle conditions, these are pretty much non-violatable, I guess you could say. If you violate any conditions, you won't get the points for the mission, and you'll have to do the mission over again. And these conditions are really, you can't violate them. I'll explain Awakening Mode when we can have Awakening Mode. But for now, just win the battle.
Alright, let's get started!
Alright, easy there, Tiger.
Alright.
Let's fight!
Let's fight. That's right. Anyway, I'm just going to pause here to explain the controls. The controls are the same as in the village. You can jump with X. If you jump, I'll explain this as I'm doing it, I guess. You can jump by pressing X. If you press X twice, you'll do a double jump and a roll. If you hold X down after pressing it twice and move the analog stick, you will jump like this. You can throw shurikens again with square, and you can punch and do moves with your circle button. Pressing triangle allows you to charge up chakra. If you press triangle and X, you run over to your opponent, and you can start punching them. Press X, or circle, many times to do combos. The health bars up there will tell you basically everything you need to know. That timer up there tells you how much time you have left, obviously. The green, if you're in green health, you're good. If you're in yellow health, you're fine, but not too good. If you're in red, that means you're about to die, and you better start winning the match. Anyway, the chakra works a little bit differently here. I'll explain all the moves in a second, if I could. You know what? I'm just going to pause it for a second. The blue bar up in the left-hand corner is your chakra. Press triangle to use the chakra, and hold triangle to recharge it. If you press triangle circle, you can do a jutsu. Each character has their own special jutsu. It's like Mortal Kombat, I guess you could say. This is Naruto's jutsu. Unfortunately, I didn't hit. Let's see if I can hit him. That's what it looks like. That means your storm gauge has gone up. When your storm gauge has gone up, that means that you've hit him enough times to start doing a lot more damage, and it's harder for him to get away. If you want to guard from attacks, press L2 and R2, and press L2 and R2 repeatedly to get away using the substitution jutsu. Basically, you become a log and teleport behind them. If he starts hitting me, please start hitting me so I can demonstrate that. Alright, there we go. By holding the analog stick different ways, you can do different moves on him. And one final thing, as you can see the D-pad's down there. Yours is on the left, and your opponent's is on the right. Unless, of course, you're the second player in two-player mode, in which case yours is on the right. Now, the final thing, triangle, triangle, circle. So you press triangle twice, and then you press circle immediately after. You can do your ultimate jutsu. Press these buttons to outlast your opponent, and this is your ultimate jutsu. It does an insane amount of damage, usually a bar and a quarter of health. And they each have their own unique animation. It's pretty cool. Alright, I think I did a good job explaining that. Boom. Game set. Please don't glitch out. Good. Good. Usually if you do that... Excuse me, don't talk over me. Usually if you finish them off with a move like that, the game might glitch out and go brrrr with dust in the background. It's really annoying when that happens. I'm just glad it didn't, because that was gonna like rip my earbuds out. Usually it does anyway, because this game isn't very loud. That's such a pretty loading screen. And we've completed the mission. I'm a great Mario.
Mission success.
As you can see, we got money. We got 1,000 Ryo, and we got 3 red flowers. Nice. Secret scrolls have appeared in the stage. Secret scrolls. Yeah. And we got a diorama base. Survival exercise. Diorama bases can be obtained by clearing certain flashback missions. Each base also has collection items associated with it. Click these and install them into the base to complete the diorama. Ingredient bags have appeared. Yeah, I'll explain those. Mission information has appeared. And yeah, those blue scrolls with the question marks are all mission information. And this has been an extremely long episode. The game says we've been playing for 26 minutes, but I've only been recording for 24. Oh well, so sad. I'm sorry that this didn't have a lot of content in it, but like I said, it's the first episode. It's not going to have much, but the other episodes, believe me, will be a lot better. So, next time on Naruto Ultimate Ninja Storm, we will be collecting some secret scrolls and seeing what they do, along with talking to every single person here who wants our help. Oh, that's going to be hard. See you guys next time. Just one more thing before I end the video here. I don't mention this in the video, but I noticed in editing I forgot to tell you this. For my last LP, I didn't really have an upload schedule. I just uploaded whenever I could or when I had episodes to upload. But this time around, it's going to be a little bit different. I actually have an upload schedule in mind. Because this is starting out on Friday, there will be no posts Saturday and Sunday. The posting schedule will go Monday through Friday will be posts if I have videos to post, which I usually will, sorry. And Saturday and Sunday will be like rest days where there will be no posts. This allows me to have time with my busy schedule to edit and record and be able to post for you guys. Just makes it easier on me, and I think it's good to have a schedule so you guys can expect or know when to expect an episode. The only time where you won't be able to is if I go away, in which case I will say, hey, I won't be able to upload for a while, just letting you guys know. Or if I ask a question where I want you guys to comment, I may or may not keep going. I think I'll say in the video whether I'll keep going or not. But yeah, there will be an upload schedule, Monday through Friday. We'll post if I have videos, which I hopefully should. If not, there will be a note. But that will be rare, if at all, because I'm going to try to be good about it this time. All right, so thanks for watching. I'll see you guys in the next video. All right.